Now's the time to get everybody on here. Start sharing. Start inviting. What is up, y'all? What is up? How y'all doing out here today? How y'all doing? We still ain't got nobody on here, but we'll be getting somebody on here. If you're watching me for the first time, make sure you put 1. If you're watching me for a second time, put 2. We'll be doing a watch party after this. And this will be going straight to my YouTube. So you might be watching me right now on YouTube, and I appreciate you and thank you so much. And hit that little bell button for me. Today we are talking about once you stop making excuses, your life will change. Once you stop making excuses, your life will change. Once you stop making excuses, your life will change. And exactly it would do that, right? Because the thing is, we can make excuses all the time. You know, there's times where I'm like, man, I don't feel like doing this. And but one thing is not feeling like doing it. And one thing is making excuses and not doing it. So it's good to do it. It's really, really good to do it, especially if it's got something to do with your health. You know, a lot of people are still falling from COVID, you know, and I'm praying for them and everything. But you got to prepare yourself. You have to prepare yourself because I honestly think everyone's going to get it. And it's an immune virus. So whatever is wrong with you, so if you're diabetic or if you have high blood pressure or whatever you might have wrong with you, it's going to attack that. So be prepared for it and take care of yourself. And on my book that's coming out really soon, it shows like things you could take, you know. Matter of fact, my tea from TrishnaTea.com right there. Berry keto, a very good tea. It has elderberry, it has other kind of berries in it. It has a milk thistle. Milk thistle cleans out your liver. So anytime you have your liver clean, that's really good. That's really good for all health. You know, it's really good. See what happens when a person starts eating so much sugar and eating processed food and stuff like that. What happens is it hurts their liver, you know, and then if you're diabetic, it hurts your kidneys and stuff like that. So everything plays a part on it, right? But again, I'm not a doctor, but I do show you what worked for me on my channel. So today we're talking about once you stop making excuses, your life will change. You know, how many times have you, you know what, I want to do that. You know what, I'm going to start next week. Oh, I'm going to start next year. I have people right now that tell me, hey, man, I want you to help me and I want you to coach me and I want to do the keto lifestyle, but I'll start next year. I want to start the beginning of January or the beginning of February. I hear this all the time, right? And I tell them, I say, you know what? You need to start today. You need to start today. It's not about starting later because things are always going to come up. And you have those excuses like, oh, Free, I want to do the keto lifestyle, but it's so expensive. I always hear that. That's number one thing I hear all the time from people. I want to do the keto lifestyle, but it's too expensive, right? So I tell them, I say, you know what? Let's figure out what's more expensive. You being sick and seeing the doctors and taking medication and driving over there to see the doctor, or you eating right? Right? The keto lifestyle is basically, they say it's expensive, but I could eat a weenie in the kitchen. An Oscar Mayer wiener, whatever it is, I could eat one in there without no bread, put a little mustard on it, and I'm good, right? And that didn't cost a lot. You know, you could buy that. That ain't expensive. You can buy the beef weenies probably for like $3 a packet for 6, right? And or you could eat some tuna fish. You could eat some tuna fish, you know. So when they say it's expensive, you could eat eggs and everything. When they say it's so expensive, I break it down to them and say, hey, you know what? You're making it harder than what it is. The only time you have to buy almond flour or you have to buy coconut flour or whatever, or you know, other, the only time you buy that is when you're baking, when you're cooking, you know, when you want to do things like that. But other than that, you could eat, it's not expensive. And if it is, it's just a couple of dollars expensive, right? So see, now, when you get to the MCT oil and all that stuff like that, yeah, it's a little bit expensive, but it's good for your body, especially MCT oil. MCT oil goes straight to your liver, straight to your liver. You know, a lot of us have fatty liver, because I had fatty liver 3.5, maybe almost It's going on 4 years, right? And I had fatty liver, and it was terrible, right? I had inflammation, and it was terrible. I felt sick, and it was bad. It was a bad way of living, right? Today, I don't have absolutely nothing wrong with me, nothing. My health is at top shape. I do not consume sugar no longer. And let me explain to y'all. If the sugar, like is in strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, blackberries, that's the only time it has to be natural. But that's the only fruit I eat for you. I don't eat no other fruit. This is the only fruit that I eat, and I suggest everyone eat this fruit because every other fruit is not good for you. I know you hear like pineapples are good for you and this and they're good for this, but think about all the sugar intake that's in pineapples. Think about all the sugar that's in stuff, right? And sometimes what it is, people want to see what they want to see, right? Because if people wanted to get healthy and if people wanted to help themselves and learn, then I have 5 people on TikTok, right? So I would have like at least about 20 or 30 people, right? And I'm good. I'm good with 5 because I'm glad they're on there, and I appreciate you guys so much. And on Facebook, I got 3 people, right? Now I know everything's going on. Everybody's doing their holidays and everything like that. But I can help you. I'm here. I do my show so I can help you, so I can show you a better way. And it's not so much just on health. It's on you making moves. It's on you building your future, having your future ready, for your grandchildren or your kids or yourself, So I do everything, guys. Yesterday I DJ'd. I was DJing a youth football for North Shore, and it was awesome. I was out there. The hospitality was great. The teachers and then the coaches and everybody over there, they were awesome, right? And they love me. So I'll be over there next year. I want to have another event. But as I was over there, I remember the coach talking about one of his players and says, you know what? You start here. And then you can become pro at what you do. And I was like, you know what, man? My son wants to play football, right? My little son, 6 years old. And I asked him what was the age, and he says usually it's 5 or 6. I haven't told my son this, but I'm going to do it. I want to do that for my son. I want to put him in football. But what I'm getting at is that we have a chance in life to be what we want to be, right? If we're big, and I don't want to use the word fat, but if we're big, fat, and when I say fat, I mean unhealthy. So if we're fat, unhealthy, and we don't want to be there, then we can get out of there. We really can, because I got out of there, and I got out of there. And my wife tells me, she goes, babe, but not everybody has the motivation and the willpower like you do. And I said, I didn't have it. I did not have it at one time. My biggest step was knowing that if I didn't change and if I kept on making excuses, it was going to be the same thing after year. Then I would have been gone, because my health wasn't good. And when your health is not good, you're seeing the doctor, and they're poking you and putting you on all kinds of stuff and you got to take. I remember at one time I was taking like 4 or 5 different kind of medication pills, right? And it was terrible. And today I don't even take aspirin because I don't even get a slight headache, right? I work hard. I work really hard. Like it's 3:29 and I still haven't eaten. I'm not hungry. I'll be hungry after I get off of here, and then I'll eat, right? Yesterday, I stopped eating at 7, maybe earlier than that. It was early that because I started playing it. So I started at about 7:20. I stopped eating. Right, I was done. And it's just what you want out of it. So I'm there, and they're serving people, and they have food, right? And they have the sausage, not the sausage. They have the meatballs, right? And when you hear meatballs, you know they're gonna be in barbecue sauce and maybe some sweetness, right? And sure enough, they brought me a plate, and they said it's not okay. So I went back for just some wings. I wanted some wings, and I ate a couple of sandwiches, small little sandwiches. I threw the bread away, right? So there's no excuses. People always make excuses, and you got people that would have been there and say, "Oh, you know what? I had to cheat. I had to cheat because there was nothing else to eat. So it was there, so I had to eat it. Or they'll say, you know what? I didn't know what it had in it. I didn't know it had sugar in it. I didn't know. You do know what it has in it. You just pretend to not know what it has in it, right? So you make excuses, and that's what you need to stop doing. Your life will change. If you want to change your health, stop making excuses. If you want to change your finances, stop making excuses. If you want to change your vehicle, stop making excuses. If you want to change, people got excuses for everything. Right now, the biggest excuse I even hear from my wife, because of the COVID. Oh, we can't make this move because, this is going on. The COVID's going on. We don't know what we might go on lockdown again. Well, you know what? If we go on lockdown again, we got to learn something else we can do. A lot of people have different talents. They have talents, whether it's making this, cooking, whatever they can do. They use it as a hobby. Like it's a hobby for them because they're scared to go the other level. Sometimes you hear there's some people that are so talented on TikTok and everywhere, and they're so talented, but they say, oh, you know what? No, I never thought about doing it as a business. I like doing it and everything, but nah, I don't feel like charging nobody. You don't want to charge nobody? I mean, why not? You got other people charging you, and if you're good at it and if you're doing it out of love and doing it out of your heart, guess what? That should sell for more. Like my bakery, sugarsthedevil.net. It's not easy. It's not easy. Me and my wife go in that kitchen and we cook to perfection. We make sure that they get every time they pick up cookies or banana bread or cake mixes, whatever they pick up from, it has to be exactly the same, right? Exactly. And this is what we do. And we love doing it. Why do I love having a bakery? I'm going to tell you the number one reason why I love having a bakery. So people can know there's a better way to eat sweets, right? Now I don't call them sweets because they're treats. I don't got sugar in them, so I call them, treats. But they're delicious. I've had people go look at my reviews. Go look at all my reviews. I don't have no bad reviews on there because I'm not selling no bad product. I'm not selling no bad product, so I'm not going to get no bad reviews, right? Now, when you start cutting edges and making excuses and doing this, there's been times where I run out of something and I know I can substitute it, but I don't. Because I'm not trying to do that. I ain't going to make an excuse and say, oh, you know what? I couldn't do it because of this day. I couldn't. No, I'm going to go out there and do what I have to do, right? So once you stop making excuses, life changes. Life changes. We just don't see life for what it is. We don't. Life could be so good to us. It could be so amazing for us. Because right now, life is good and life is amazing for me like it's never have been, right? I got my book coming out. Well, you know what? I take that back. Our book, me and my wife's book. I'm sorry, I just so used to saying my book. But me and my wife's book, and she says thank you because she did a lot of the book. She did most of all the typing and everything, right? I'm just the one in the kitchen and putting the recipes together, but she helped a lot, and she does have recipes on there. But so it's an honor to have her on my book, right? It's just that sometimes I always say my book because that's how we're going to start, right? That's how we're going to start. But it's our book, and it's going to be an amazing book. And the reason why I know there's a lot of cookbooks out there. There's a lot of cookbooks out there, but these recipes are mine. I didn't have to go in this book and put anybody on there. You know how you get recipe books and something like this is by Sarah something. This is by, I didn't have to do none of that because this is all me, So my recipes, I based them on, this is what I was doing. I would trip out my wife sometimes when I do my recipes because I'll say, I'm going to do this in keto. And I go, is it keto? And she says, yeah, that's keto. I said, okay, I know. I said, I had to correct, make sure, baby, this keto, right? Remember this keto, right? She says, yeah, that's keto. All right. So, okay, now I'm going to use this. And she goes, that's not going to, you think that's going to work? I ain't never seen nobody use that. So I said, we're going to try it. And if it works, it works. If it don't, we're going to try something else. So I get in my kitchen and I try this. And there was times where I tried and I'm like, nah, that ain't what I like. And there was times people tried the food and everything and they'll be like, I could taste that sweetener, and I don't want to hear none of that. So I'm like, oh, no, let's go back. Let's make sure we perfect it. Make sure it comes out good. So finally we get the product because my banana bread took 1.5 years to get where I wanted to get it at. We sent things out, but I wanted to make sure I get a banana bread that tastes like my grandmother's. That would be very delicious, right? Without no bananas. So finally perfected. And my banana bread, I can honestly say it's hard to tell the difference, right? It's hard to tell the difference. Now, you're going to tell the difference if you go with the mindset saying, you know what? I know this is keto. See, when people know that something's keto, all of a sudden their mind, I don't like it. Oh, it's this, that. But if I tell you that it's not keto, because like we did on Thanksgiving, I took my family, I think it was last year, not this year, last year, I took my family some dressing, and they were like, oh, Free, you better not bring no keto stuffing. You made good stuffing, but don't bring the good stuffing, right? So I finally told my wife, I said, you know what? I'm going to bring my stuffing, and I'm going to tell them that it ain't keto, right? And I ain't going to touch it. So I bring the stuffing, and I'll make it an amazing stuffing. That's going to be on the book, right? So I bring it. I make my own cornbread and everything, so I bring it. And I remember that they ate it up, right? And then I was like, I told my wife to save me some. And she goes, no, there's some there. I said, okay, cool. And then I had to tell them, I was ready to tell them. I said, you know what? I ain't going to tell you exactly what I said, but I said, y'all, mom, that is all keto. That is all keto, And they enjoyed it. But the minute you tell somebody it's keto, their mind tells them, oh, my God, it's not good. It's not good when it really is. Shout out to Monica, man. Shout out to Iris VIP. Shout out to my sister. Shout out to Yesenia. Appreciate y'all being on here. And shout out to my wife on there. And shout out to everybody on TikTok. Appreciate you on TikTok. Thank you so much. I think we got Sarah. We got, I want to make sure I get the names right. Rocks. I'm going to go ahead and say Rocks. And I appreciate y'all. And keep on following me, guys. If y'all ain't following me on TikTok, y'all need to follow me because I'm under Keto Coach right there. Keto Coach. And I got a lot of good stuff on there. I also have friends of mine that are on there. I haven't met him, but he does awesome on the science of keto. Keto Coach E. Keto Coach E. He's on there, But TikTok, man. TikTok is where it's at. I ain't lying. If you want to market something, if you want to push something, if you want to make somebody laugh, if you finally want to do your stand-up that you think no one's going to laugh, they'll tell you the truth, So it's awesome, But be careful because it's kind of addicting. You got to make sure that you're going on there, do what you got to do, and jump off, right? Because if not, you'll be like, oh, man, I was on here for 4 hours. I got to go. I got things to do. But, guys, man, I do these videos because I want to inspire you. I want to show you there's a better way. I want to show you that I've been there. I might not be in the same position that you're in right now, but I've been there. I know what it feels like to be unhealthy. I know what it feels like to not being able to breathe. I had asthma. I slept sitting down so many times. I remember me sitting down, like I would go to sleep and I'll be sitting down. I'll be crying because I couldn't go to sleep because I kept on hearing myself wheeze. And I kept on hearing myself wheeze, And I don't have that problem no more. I never could talk to, if you go, I posted up a video on my Facebook about 4 years ago, and now it's been 4 years. And I'm DJing. People don't recognize me. I cannot breathe. You could tell I cannot breathe, And, it came to the point where I'm making up words because I can't say the whole word, And no, not no longer, man. Now it's an amazing life, I'll be DJing later on today for the Sosa family. Their daughter graduated, congratulations. And I'll be over there DJing. And I DJ last night. I did the North Shore thing. And so I do everything, guys. I DJ. So if you need a DJ, let me know. I do the graphics. If you need somebody to help you with like what you're seeing right now, I do all that, for video, for media. I do commercials. I do everything, guys. I help people with their businesses. Of course, I'm a keto coach. I do the intermittent fasting. I'm a coach for that too. And everything, guys. So you can say I do everything, and pretty soon I'll be doing real estate. So I'm be doing, my company's called Unstoppable Real Estate. And so right now, if you know somebody that has a house that's ugly or something, or they want to make some money, let me know. I got some investors. I can't tell you who they are, but they got deep pockets. And so I'm going to start doing that, guys. And that's one reason why I'm getting my real estate license too. So we can start buying a lot of properties and everything and flipping them and, fixing them and whatever we got to do. So I'm going to be doing that. Speaking of that, shout out to Woodley Properties, man. Shout out to Woodley Properties. Awesome guy, man. Mr. Woodson, Andrew Woodson. And so right now, if you want to sell your house, or right now, he's helping me out and he's doing it. He's actually one of the investors. So I can give you that name. But guys, just to let y'all know, I do a lot of things, guys. And I know we're not talking about that, guys, but when I think about it, I say it because I remember, so I say it, right? So I hope you understand. But so if you stop making excuses, say you want to walk. I told people last time, just walk around. You just got to walk. I ain't telling you to work out, because on keto, you don't have to work out. You just have to walk. I lift weights now because I choose to, right? But on keto, again, people make excuses. Oh, I can't do keto because I can't work out. You could walk. I tell people, park your car a little bit farther and have a little farther walk, and then you walk over there to your car, and only if it's safe, and you're going to be okay, right? Take a longer walk. Sometimes we complain, oh, man, how many times we try to pull up in the very front of the store? Maybe that very front of the store you shouldn't be pulling up. You should be pulling up over there and take that walk. Take that nice walk, right? We get mad. We're like, oh, man, that's my parking space. And you cussing and you're mad and everything. No, go park somewhere else. You ain't got to park in the front. Take that walk. Take that walk that's going to help you breathe. It's going to, you're going to feel the air and everything, especially right now. It's cold in Texas, that is. But guys, man, I want to play something for y'all, guys. And I got a few of them here, but I want to play this one for y'all, and it's called The Mirror. Okay, we're going to play The Mirror, and these are going to be on iTunes soon and maybe Spotify, and you'll be able to listen to them. And they're I do the motivational speaking too, guys. So here we go. Check it out. Hi, this is Gilbert Patino, and today I want to talk to y'all about The Mirror. So I want to know, how many of y'all looked at the mirror this morning? And when you looked in the mirror, did you see someone you wanted to see? Or did you see someone that you did not want to see? Honestly, a lot of us accept what we see in the mirror every day. Even if we don't want to be that person, we accept it and then we move on. But are you really happy after you move on? Well, the truth is you're not happy, because we stress, because of our health, because of our weight, because of our finances, because of the way we're living, because of where we work at. You're the only one that can change who you see in the mirror. And then there's the ones that don't want to look in the mirror, that pass up the mirror and don't see the mirror. They walk out their house every day and not look at the mirror. I get it. Me, myself, I did not want to look in the mirror. I had no reason to look in the mirror. And if I looked in the mirror, I pretend to see who I wanted to see. I pretend to be who I wanted to be. I had health problems. I had finance problems. I had a lot of things that were wrong with me. I didn't believe in myself. A lot of people never knew because I never showed them. Hey, but today, I feel amazing, I think amazing, and I am amazing. And we serve an amazing God. And we forget we're not doing this by ourselves. We do this with Him. So look in the mirror and change to who you want to be. It's time to dominate with life before life dominates on you. Take action. If you're struggling, it's because you choose to keep yourself there. Believe in you. Build your confidence up. Live for something. Stop being negative. Show people what you are made of. Come in terms of who you are and see the truth for what it is, and then change to who you truly want to be. Do not look down on yourself. Look up. So look into the mirror and say out loud, I am going to change. I am going to become unstoppable. We will have an amazing health. We will have amazing wealth. We will once again truly love ourselves and love our mirror. At one time, I didn't love my mirror. Definitely didn't love my health. What do you think, guys? So this is something that I wrote. And I'm saying it, and man, I feel it, man. It's something that I went through, and something that everybody goes through. We're scared we don't want to look at our mirror. We forget. We pass the mirror up. We don't even want to see the mirror no more, right? We don't feel confident about ourselves. So we don't want to watch the mirror. And then sometimes we pretend to see who we want to see, right? We put filters and we put everything else you could think of because we want to be that person, but we don't want to change. We don't want to change. We go by life like this, and, I look at my mirror and when I do look at my mirror, I'm like, man, I'm happy. I'm so happy, but I work hard every day for the mirror to remain the same. Now I get it. I know we're all going to change. But when it comes to a person's health, take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. And if you need my help, call me. My telephone number is right there. I always give my telephone number, 832-715-2557. If there's anyone that can help you, it's me. Because I've been there. Because I know struggles people go through with their health. I know what people go through when they have depression. When people feel anxiety, when people feel like a lot of things bad with them, when people don't love themselves. I've been there. Hey, y'all, I really appreciate y'all. I don't know if y'all got any questions. If you have any questions, go ahead and say questions. I'm going to be on for a couple more minutes, and then I'm going to jump off. But the cookbook is coming, guys. The cookbook is coming. Please be patient. It's at the editor right now, and we're doing baby small steps now, as in little parts of the book that we're ending already, but it's already coming. I'm so excited about it. Oh my God, it's and so it's already coming. So soon, guys, man. Hey, like I said, I have a lot of businesses going on. If you need any of my services at all, give me a call. Take care of yourself, guys. Be blessed, and I will be doing. I got a wedding that I'm doing tomorrow, but if I get a chance, they want me to do one on Sunday, so I'm going to be doing one of these on Sundays, and then I got one on Mondays. Guys, guess what? Everybody's home. Mostly everybody's home right now, so everybody's on vacation, and y'all getting ready to see free a few times, and I'm getting ready to help y'all. Please reach out. If you need my help, reach out to me and add me on everything. Social medias, add me on One Sugar is the Devil. That's my Instagram. One Sugar is the Devil. That's my Facebook. Gilbert Patino. That's my main Facebook. Go visit my bakery, sugarsthedevil.net. Guys, have a great night. Be safe. Be blessed. Until we talk next time. Bye-bye.
Sugar is the devil. Keto is life TV.